Y'all, we back, child. Y'all know I don't know what be going on. Y'all like, oh my God. Like we just cannot, y'all. We cannot win for losing, child. All right, but we gonna keep it going, child. We don't even care. All right, y'all, we back. We gonna try it again, y'all. Let's try it again. All right, start tapping it up, y'all, so the messages can go out, child. We back. Hold on. Let me grab my water. Let me get over here. All right, y'all, tap it up, child. Let's try it again, girl. Let's try it again, y'all. Let's try it again, y'all. I don't know what the hell is going on, y'all. Like, I swear. Like, oh my God. How we doing? How we doing, y'all? It's another day in the neighborhood, y'all. Y'all, that's why though I'm so glad that we have Discord, y'all. I mean, we continue to do the lives and stuff here, y'all, just because it does help, right, with the algorithm and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you, y'all, I'm so glad that we beginning to form our own communities, cause stuff like this, it could be technology, it can be haters, child. Who knows, right? So I say this to say, y'all, always make sure y'all on Discord, cause if this shit happen again, we going right to Discord, y'all. All right. So if it happen again, y'all, we going right over to Discord because ain't nobody got time. All right. I moved over a little bit. Let me see if y'all can see. Hopefully we get some animals through the backyard today, y'all. Let's see what's over there. All right. Let's see if we can get some deer or something coming through, y'all. We back. We back. Thank you. She said it. We back, y'all. Huh, we back. Let me thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you, Santia. All right, y'all, we back. Let's get into the energy. I'm telling you, y'all, people don't be wanting y'all to hear what be going on, y'all. We get to speak in truth, child, and stuff just get to acting crazy. All right, now let me know if it's freezing or anything because I cut my Wi-Fi off because I don't know if it was a Wi-Fi issue or if it's just a YouTube issue. So I did cut my Wi-Fi off. If it's skipping or anything, y'all let me know. I had to wait. I love it. All right, y'all, let's get into your next message. So we went through one message on the first one, y'all, before it cut off. All right, so let's get into the next message. Oh, that's what's going on, y'all. I keep forgetting this Scorpio moon because I'm looking at your channel song, y'all, X Factor by Lauryn Hill. So, a lot of times, y'all, I feel like you want the simple things in life, but people want to make that shit hard. And at the point people begin to make things hard, yeah, you got somebody that's been visiting you in your dreams. Somebody, you having very active dreams. I'm hearing an active dream state. Somebody, you've been having a very active dream state. You could even feel like your emotions have been at an all-time high, is what I'm hearing. You've been receiving a lot of downloads and confirmations. All right, and it could be about an ex, y'all, because your channel song is X Factor. It doesn't have to be someone's name, could be Lauren, right? LH can be somebody's initials. But whatever these emotions are that you're feeling at this time, I feel like it's time for you to begin to look at deeper, right? And what it is that the universe is trying to tell you at this time. God trying to tell your ass something because somebody is in regret. Yeah, like somebody, you getting a lot of downloads. Somebody, you could have blamed yourself, right, for the demise of this relationship. But I'm hearing God say that ain't nobody forced this person to act this way, y'all. Thank you. Ain't nobody forced this person to act this way, y'all. You cannot blame yourself. Like somebody, your emotions are at an all-time high, and it can definitely be a relationship. But what I'm hearing is this: your emotions that are coming in like waves is a purification and a cleansing process. Somebody, you could be crying a lot, but tears are always a representation of a clearing, y'all. So even if you are emotional and you crying and all of that stuff, what you got to realize is that never be ashamed of the decisions that you made as long as you know that you came out better. That's it, y'all. As long as you know that you have come out better, then never, y'all, be don't hold yourself hostage is what I'm hearing. A lot of times, y'all, we will sit and blame. Hold on, y'all. I got my fan right here. All right. A lot of times, y'all, we will sit in the energy of allowing ourselves to blame ourselves for certain situations that really were just meant for us to learn, y'all. And at the point you learn the lesson, you never have to blame yourself. Only blame yourself if you refuse to learn the lesson, right? That's what I'm hearing God say. Only blame yourself. If look at that beautiful bird. Say that shit, God. All right? Do not blame yourself, y'all. Like, do not blame yourself. What you got to realize is that every person, place, or situation that has been put in your life has actually been for you to learn. And as long as you learn it, y'all, that's all you got to do. As long as you learn the lesson of whatever this person, place, or situation was sent to teach you, you let go. Guess what? They'll let go too. X Factor, y'all, your channel song. Somebody, you are not satisfied in whatever this is. This is the message for a divine feminine. I feel like you're pregnant with purpose. Somebody, you could be feeling pregnancy symptoms, right? I'm hearing pregnancy symptoms. But let me tell you, y'all, you're pregnant with purpose. And a lot of times when we know that we are about to give birth, you get real uncomfortable, y'all. You get uncomfortable where you are. You get uncomfortable in your house. You get uncomfortable in your clothes. Like somebody, you are hella uncomfortable right now. And the reason that you are uncomfortable is because you are birthing something, but you are not happy in whatever this situation is. So whether this is your life, a relationship, a job, I'm just seeing somebody who is very unsatisfied, right? And you feel like either this situation is giving you the bare minimum or it is only providing you with the bare minimum, right? Somebody, you losing interest. I'll say that, right? Whatever this is, somebody, you are absolutely losing interest because you dreaming bigger. I'm hearing somebody say, I just want more, right? Like you want more than whatever this is that you have. And again, whether it's a better job, a better relationship, even a better relationship with your children, right? Whatever it is, I'm hearing somebody say like, I want more. I'm not satisfied, right, with the bare minimum. I want people around me who can give me or reciprocate to me what it is that I give to others. And whatever this is, it's like somebody now, your intuition is leading you in a way that it's never led you before. That's a message for somebody. Yeah, I'm hearing you're finally being led by your intuition. Like somebody now, you're really allowing your intuition to lead you so that you can make decisions about whatever this is that you're birthing. Somebody, this could be a business, right? Like you birthing this business or whatever, right? And you really know that you want to be able to pour into it. Somebody, it's your spiritual gifts. I'm seeing gifts, right? So somebody, it could be your spiritual gifts. And now that your dream state is more active, you really understand what these emotions represent. Somebody, you have to let go of the regret. And if you are unsatisfied, it's time for you to change the situation, y'all. Your creativity will be stifled if you allow yourself to be in situations that do not fulfill you. That's a fact, y'all. Fact, right? If you allow yourself to stay in situations that are unfulfilling, all you're going to do is waste your true talent or potential, y'all. So somebody, I don't know, I feel like you're cultivating things in your life. Somebody, you just want a real date. I don't know why I just heard real date. Or you just want somebody to bring you a gift. It's like somebody, you just want more. Whatever it is, you just want more. And you're now beginning to understand that if somebody truly loves you, they'll give you more. Yeah, your channel song is Jill Scott, He Loves Me, y'all. Like somebody, you're beginning to realize that whatever it is that you truly desire, desires you, but it comes with a level of loving yourself. And at the point you begin to love yourself, you really want people that can show you that same measure of love, time, and attention. Somebody, you're definitely going through something where you just want more. And it's okay, y'all. Like, it is absolutely okay for you to look up one day and say, you know what? This marriage is no longer fulfilling. This relationship is no longer fulfilling. This job is no longer fulfilling. Whatever this is, it is absolutely, y'all, okay for you to say, you know what? I don't want it no more. Right? Whatever it is. And a lot of times, y'all, we feel like we are holding ourselves hostage simply because you are settling for something that you don't want anymore, y'all. Right? Marky, y'all, the notifications don't work. All right, the notifications don't work. Y'all cannot wait on a YouTube notification because I don't get notifications, but damn self, y'all. I am subscribed to my own YouTube channel on my other account, and I never get notifications. All right, so if you got to go out and go back in or subscribe and resubscribe, or just know that when I'm live, y'all. All right. So I'll say that to say, because I don't get the notifications, y'all, for my own stuff. All right. That's YouTube. YouTube sucks. Like, ain't shit we can do about that. Right. So if y'all not getting notifications, I say subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit the notification bell, or just know I'm gonna be on when I say I'm on. Right. All right. So somebody, I feel like you know that you are a gift. And because of that, yeah, somebody, I'm hearing the terms of your contract is being renegotiated. All right, somebody, you finna get a renegotiation of the terms of your contract. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna grab my water. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody, you're gonna get somebody who wants to woo you, somebody who wants to court you, somebody who wants to date you, somebody who wants to please you, child. Stop playing. Somebody, you finna get exactly what it is that you desire because this is what you want for yourself, y'all. Somebody, the terms of whatever your divine contract is being rewritten. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because it's time for you to live a more exciting life, is what I'm hearing God say, y'all. Because we are in this fire horse energy, right? Scorpio full moon, right? Your desires, your dreams, everything are being heightened at this time, y'all. So at the point you realize that there are certain people, places, and things in your life that really prohibit you from moving forward in the dreams that you desire for yourself. That's why you feel this way, y'all. Every time you begin to feel uncomfortable, y'all, I always tell you, God shows up in discomfort. God will make you real uncomfortable, y'all. It's like when you about to give birth, right? Those last few months, y'all, or them last few weeks, stop playing. Them last few weeks and them last few days, y'all, that is when you feel the most discomfort. Why? Because that's when you know God about to do something, y'all. That's when you know you can feel it with every fiber of your being, y'all. So somebody, you feel like there is something great that is about to take place in your life. And it is, y'all. God is working out the terms. Somebody, this could be a contract. Maybe you waiting to sign a contract. This could be about your divine contract, right? Whatever it is that God desires for you. But whatever this is, y'all, you got to understand, God finna work it out, y'all. Somebody wants to negotiate with you. Damn, I heard begging, child. Somebody might have to come back begging, y'all. I don't know what this is. But God is renegotiating the terms of the contract. Yeah, somebody, you getting the signs. Somebody, you finna sign something. Like I'm seeing somebody sign on a dotted line. Like a house, somebody, you could be closing on a house, because I'm seeing a stack of papers now, right? Where it ain't just one document. Like somebody, you gotta sign multiple documents. But after you finish signing off on all of this, you're gonna be fine, y'all. Somebody, you have to physically sign something. Now, for others, I'm hearing that you are seeing all of the signs from the universe, right? Spiritual contract, y'all. So you getting songs, you getting telepathy. You dreaming, y'all. Somebody, it's your dream state. I'm telling you. It's taking place in your dream state. And now that you are more sensitive to what it is that you are dreaming about, God is allowing you to see that your dreams are actually prophetic. Somebody, you have prophetic dreams and you don't even understand that the dreams that you are having are actually going to take place. They just take place at a future time. Somebody, you could have had a dream 2 years ago that's about to take place this weekend, because I heard 3 days, right? Yeah, what is that? A helicopter, something I hear up there, y'all, right? So this could be about travel for somebody, right? But whatever this is, I'm hearing God say, you dreamt of it a long time ago. Now the prophecy is being fulfilled. All right, somebody, the prophecy is being fulfilled. Somebody, you want to be a pilot? All right, or somebody, you could be traveling. That looks like a small plane. All right, so what I'm hearing is not many people can go with you, right? See, small planes only fit by 2-3 people, y'all. So wherever it is that God is taking you, right? Let me tell you, y'all, the universe is always speaking. You just got to listen, right? If you feel like you can't get messages right out the damn sky, then I don't think you know who God is, y'all. Somebody, wherever you going, it's a small plane, meaning that everybody cannot go with you. And a lot of times, y'all, you have to understand that everybody cannot go with you. And it's okay, y'all. Everybody can't go with you. Somebody, you got pretty wings. You're an angel. Mm-hmm. Pretty Wings, y'all. Pretty Wings by Maxwell, y'all. Somebody, you are an angel you are now gaining your wings. That's what I heard. Yeah. Somebody, you're an angel who is now gaining your wings, y'all. All right. I got 46 people watching, 28 thumbs up. Make sure you give the content a thumbs up, y'all. The algorithm will not go out. And y'all know usually I do this on TikTok. I don't even go live like this on YouTube because I don't like it. However, we on YouTube. So we're going to do as the YouTubians do. All right. Bring me something. All right. And I want to say this, y'all. Oh, and I'm kind of sitting in the shade, y'all, so it might be a little fuzzy, all right, because the sun was right there, so I kind of moved over a little bit to the shade. But I want to say this, y'all, right? where it is that God is taking you at this time, y'all, it's allowing people to see you in a light that they've never seen you before. As I'm looking at like pretty wings, y'all, I'm seeing somebody who you've grown through the circumstances of your life. Somebody, you are that ugly duckling who has grown into a beautiful swan, is what I'm hearing God say. And many people will be amazed at the fact that you are still that same person. Like somebody, you don't look like what you've been through, is what I just heard. Like you do not look like, child, what you've been through. And that's actually a good thing, y'all. Right? That's actually a good thing, right? If we look like what we've been through, child, will nobody want to see us? I'm talking about it, y'all. I'm going to clean off my screen, y'all. So you can put that in this chair right there in front of me. Hold on, y'all. Let me clean my screen camera. See if that'll help y'all out some. Ooh, look, I can cut y'all all the way. There we go. All right. That might help some, y'all. Right? Look. Let me wipe my sweat, too. Keep that thing on 3, child. Oh, oh, yeah. Bring it closer. All right, y'all. Look. Okay, now. All right, y'all. Let's get into your messages, y'all. All right. So this is what I'm hearing, y'all, right? At the point that you begin to get every sign in your life, right, that you are just no longer happy, right? At that point, you have to go and say, all right, God, what's this contract, right? What is it that you desire from me at this time? Somebody, I feel like you know that you have some type of gifts as well, as what I'm hearing God say, but you don't really know what to do with them. I'm going to tell you this, right? If that's your story, y'all, I'm going to tell you this. God will always tell you how to use your gifts, right? You don't ever have to go and try to figure that out, y'all. A lot of times it's like you're trying to use your gift in the way that you've seen others. Somebody is singing, like I'm hearing like somebody, you're a songbird, right? But you don't have to, you ain't got to go make an EP. You ain't got, like, you use your gift however you want to use your gift, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, with AI and social media and all of this stuff these days, people are making way more money. Ooh, this is a message for somebody. Yeah. Somebody, you need to start putting your stuff on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you this. If you look at royalties, right, from album sales and spins, right, you make more money, y'all, per spin, per play on social media platforms than you ever do putting the album out through a record company and getting pennies. Pennies, y'all. So I don't know. That's a message for somebody. Like I'm hearing, whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, it's time for you to do it by yourself, because you will make more money, y'all, off of whatever you doing on your own than you having to split that shit 5 ways. And by the time you have to go to a record label, a record company, promotions, you making half of a penny, right? Half of a penny off of your stuff. Whether developing it, putting it out independently, even if it's on YouTube, Spotify, whatever it is, and you're gonna make more money per spin, per play, because I'm hearing play and spin, so this is definitely something to do with like music or something, right? You will make more money off it that way, y'all. Right? Versus you talking, I'm gonna be big, I'm about to go sign with Epic, I'm about to go sign with Sony, and you gonna owe them people so much money by the time you finish that you ain't gonna never have no money. Stop playing. You ain't gonna have no money, y'all. So a lot of times what you feel like you're doing to help yourself is really not helping, y'all. It's not, right? It's not, because by the time you denominate, I'm hearing denomination, just like church, stop playing, right? By the time you take a whole, y'all, and break that thing out the 70 different ways, you have nothing left. That's why we ain't got God left, y'all. Oh, y'all know I'm gonna bring it home. Right? That's why ain't no God left. We done broke God down into 17 denominations, right? Now we got to be this, we got to be that, we got to be all of these things, right? Now you done broke it down so much that you ain't even got God no more, right? So whoever this message is for, it's like whatever this is that you're creating, right? By the time you get 17 people involved, you're not going to have anything left for yourself, all right? Somebody, whatever this is that you're creating, you creating it for you and you only, y'all. And when you begin to understand that what you really desire more than anything is a legacy. Why? Because that's what we really do stuff for. You feel like you making albums and making it big is for you. No, it's really for your legacy. But by the time you foster everything out, child, you done signed your whole life away. There is nothing left, y'all. So a lot of times how you're trying to do it is not how God desires you to do it, because you won't have nothing left for yourself. That's a message for somebody. I don't know who that is, y'all, but that is a message, right? Whatever this is, you got to do it for yourself, because if you do it for others, you will never have anything left for you. Do it the way God gave it to you, y'all. You are only fulfilled. You are only fulfilling the vision that you have in your life when you're doing it the way that God gave it to you. That's a message for somebody, right? You are only fulfilling what it is that you desire in your life when you're doing it the way that God gave it to you. Y'all, I grew up in church. I pastored church. I was doing all of that. That wasn't fulfilling because that's not the vision I had for myself. I didn't envision myself standing in nobody damn pulpit talking about they hung him high and stretched him wide. For me, he bled and died. That's stupid. That's not love, y'all. I'm sorry. So, ooh, yeah, that's a message for somebody. Sacrifice is not love. And the fact that we as a collective have to feel like you got to sacrifice everything in your world to simply have love means that you really don't know the love of God, y'all. The love of God ain't going to tell you that you got to be hung high, stretched wide, bleed and die. That's stupid, right? So nobody is going to, that's not what God is, y'all. That is a representation of a scenario of what people end up doing when they sacrifice themselves. We as human beings sacrifice ourselves every day, y'all. We sacrifice ourselves by not showing up and being authentic about who it is that we are. That is the sacrificial lamb, y'all. And when you realize that no longer are you going to be that sacrificial lamb, that's when you stop doing what? Sacrificing yourself for other people, y'all. That is all we do, y'all, is sacrifice ourselves for other people. And it's for the good of other people. What have you gotten out of the sacrifices you made for other people? I'll wait. I'll wait. Think about it, y'all. What have you ever gotten that helped you when you made sacrifices for other people? Nathan, say that, Marky. Nathan, y'all, you get nothing in return. So why is it that you feel like you should sacrifice what you want, your needs, your wants, and your desires to show up for other people when you are getting nothing in return, except for the fact that as a chosen, right, people have taught us to bleed, sweat, and die means that we gonna get it all, right? If you just make it up a yonder, somebody your grandma like going up a yonder, stop playing. We are no longer those people. We ain't going up a nowhere, y'all. That's stupid. You ain't going up a yonder. What you trying to do is create the best life you can right here on this earth. And the only way you can do that is stop being the sacrificial lamb for everybody else. At the point you stop sacrificing your happiness for your mama them. At the point that you stop sacrificing your happiness for your daddy them. At the point that you stop sacrificing your happiness for everybody around you and begin to live for yourself, guess what? Damn, you remember who you are. Holy shit. I'm supposed to be happy? Oh my God. I'm supposed to be fulfilled? Oh my God. I don't have to live beneath the poverty line? No, you don't, y'all. You don't. Ain't nobody tell you you got to struggle to make it to the end. Life is not supposed to be a struggle. It's just that your grandma them was struggling. Your great grandma them was struggling. So because they were struggling, you done somebody, you grew up in the struggle, get the fuck out the struggle. That's stupid. Because I literally hearing somebody say, I grew up in the struggle. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I grew up in the struggle. You are no longer in the struggle. The only struggle you in is your goddamn mind. Because your mind is telling you that you cannot have more. Your mind is telling you that you cannot raise above, right, whatever your family and your generational cursed ass bloodline taught you. Y'all bloodlines be cursed. And all you doing, y'all, is living up under the curse of your bloodline. And until you can get outside of the curse, yeah, you just like your mama them. Yeah, you just like your daddy them. You absolutely are. You are living under the same curses that they lived under because you're still perpetrating the same actions. How is doing the same thing everybody else did gonna get you a better outcome? Ah, it's not, stupid. That is not going to get you a better outcome. If you do the same thing that your mama did every day and feel like you going to be the different one, you the fool. You are a fool, y'all. Look, the love bug done hit me in the face. All right? Stop playing, y'all. You cannot. That's like, let me tell you something, y'all. The only thing that you ain't never got to change is a recipe. I don't know why I'm saying recipe. Somebody your grandma cooked. Somebody, this is an ancestor message. Somebody, your grandma used to bake bread and shit from scratch. Because now I'm seeing an older woman in brown, all right, sitting in the kitchen baking bread, right? This is what I'm picturing, y'all. Somebody, the only thing that you ever need to follow a recipe for is baking. If you deviate from the recipe while you baking, you finna fuck up something. But your life isn't a recipe, it's a frequency. Your life is not a recipe, y'all. So at the point that you continue to get up every day, do put the same ingredients in the bowl, you gonna get what? The same outcome, y'all. That's simple. So if you are over here looking at me saying my life ain't changed in 10 years, all I've done is make it a little softer, a little better, but it ain't changing much. Well, because your recipe isn't changing, y'all. So at the point where you doing the same thing every day, you pouring the same amount of this, the same amount of that, then guess what, y'all? It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. How can it? You doing the same thing, y'all. So somebody, I'm hearing an ancestor message. Your grandmother is coming to tell you this. You are a generational curse breaker. The recipes that were given to you was never meant for you to continue that way. It was meant for you to examine the recipe and figure out how you can make it better in order to make it sustainable. Everything in life has to be sustainable, because now I'm hearing perishable, right? You are making something that is non-perishable. You cannot make something with milk and leave it in the sun, is what your grandma's saying. Somebody grandma used to tell them that. I'm here, put that potato salad in the refrigerator because it got mayonnaise in it. Right? So somebody, you got to realize that you cannot make things, ingredients. I'm hearing a lot of ingredients, y'all. You cannot make things with perishable items and not refrigerate them. So what I'm hearing God say is this: you have to change your recipe. That's a message for somebody. Yeah. You got to change your recipe. Oh, it's your focus. Stop playing. Your channel song is focused on me. Somebody, you feel like the person that you're dealing with is no longer focused on you. What I'm hearing God say is that it's time for you to focus on yourself. This man won't put his phone down for shit, is what I'm seeing. Like somebody, you or your woman, take it how it resonates. Somebody won't put their phone down for shit. But what they are doing, y'all, is trying to not allow you in. I don't know, somebody stonewalling your ass, and all I'm seeing is somebody with their damn phone, so they do not have to face what it is that you are going through in your relationship. Whoever this relationship is, it's time for you to put your focus back on you. It's time for you to put your focus back on you. When you focus on you, your person will focus on you. And if your person does not focus on you, then guess what? God will bring you someone who does. Somebody, you want the focus return. Yeah, your channel song is Focus by her. Yeah. I don't know what this distraction is. Hold on. I heard distractions. What is this distraction? Hold on, y'all. I heard distractions. All right, somebody, you want, I'm hearing reset button. Somebody wants to start over in a relationship. Yeah, but you got to walk away from an old mentality. Somebody plays baseball. I just saw somebody in like a baseball uniform, or somebody, kids play baseball. I don't know. I saw baseball. All right. But I'm going to tell you, y'all, somebody, it's something that needs to be ending. Final. I'm hearing final. Like it's something that has to change in this situation, y'all, so that you can focus. Yeah, it's the divine feminine, y'all. Yeah, it's something about you, divine feminine. It's something that you need to change. Yeah, cloudy judgment. See, there's an illusion right now of something being unbalanced or a distorted view. Your person is actually obsessed with you, y'all. Somebody adores you. Shit, they infatuated with your ass. Oh, that's why they be in the phone. All right, somebody, your person is scared to actually see what is possible with you. Yeah. Your person is scared to see what is actually possible with you. So a lot of times they divert their attention to their phone, but really they ain't looking at no damn phone, y'all. This person is obsessed with your divine feminine energy. Whatever is taking place right now is a judgment call. I'm hearing judgment call. Like somebody has to be able to make a judgment call, because you are very free spirited. See, somebody, you ready to move. Like you ready to go on with your life, y'all. I'm hearing adventure. Like somebody, you're very adventurous. Somebody, you like parasailing and like jumping out of planes and stuff like that, y'all. But you dealing with a masculine who is very stressed at this time. There's a lot of tension and a lot of arguments that are taking place around them at this time. Yeah, because they want a new beginning too. I told you, y'all. I saw new beginning. I saw a reset button. And that's what we got, y'all. Beginnings right here. Somebody wants a new beginning. Yeah, your channel song is Kim. I can't stop loving you. Stop playing. Yeah. This person is never going to stop loving you, but this person has to be able to see, right, that the stress and the turbulence and the tension of their life is what has interfered with them. They use their phone as a distraction because they are really dealing with a lot of stress in their life. Shit, maybe the phone ain't a distraction. Shit, maybe they are getting calls and all of this stuff, y'all. But whatever it is, somebody now wants to try again. But this time I'm hearing new direction. You cannot pour old wine into new wine skin. You can't, y'all. You cannot pour old wine into new wine skin. So what does that mean? You cannot go in a relationship that was broken the same way. And many people want to go into separation, right? Y'all want to go into separation. Now you start feeling better. So now you want to come back together, but you want to do it the same. Everybody changes. And the thing about it is, as the divine feminine, whoever the awakened person is here, you are always going to continue to elevate and grow. And if whoever this is cannot elevate and grow with you, all they do is distance themselves. But the issue becomes, y'all, you don't ever stop growing, right? So even when people want to come in and out your life, they ain't gonna never get the same person they left. That's a message for somebody. They ain't gonna get the same person they left, y'all. When people come into your life, they come back differently, but you are different, right? So you cannot allow people to come back into your life who wants to take you backwards, right? So at the point that you grow and you elevate and you move on with your life, if people cannot elevate and grow with you, then they just can't go, y'all. Yeah. Somebody, you and this person could have met as children, or you could have children together. But what I'm hearing God say is this: somebody want a commitment, y'all. Somebody want a commitment. They want to come back. All right, somebody, you got a new beginning with a commitment. I could never make it up, y'all. Somebody want to come back. They don't let the stress of their life teach them that they really want home, y'all. Like whoever this person is, I feel like divine feminine, if you are feeling like something is off between you and your person, it's an illusion, y'all. This person is whole obsessed with your ass. It's their pride that will not let them apologize. Why? Because this your twin flame. I could never make it up, y'all. Stop playing. Somebody, your twin flame is full of pride and they want to apologize. I just read the energy. I just read the energy, y'all. Somebody, you got a twin flame that's full of pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn as fuck. But they want to come in and offer you an apology because they want a commitment. And in order to have a new beginning, you can't come back with that old shit. You just can't, y'all. Scorpio energy and this fire horse energy is not promoting people walking away and coming back with that same shit. Ain't nobody dealing with that, y'all. No. So if you are going to walk away, you damn well better come back changed. And if you are not coming back changed, then your ass might as well stay where the fuck you at, because ain't nobody got time, y'all. So somebody is now, your twin flame is now realizing that they pride is what has kept y'all separated, and now they want to apologize. Thank you, Shonda. All right, so somebody, they want to apologize, y'all. I'm talking about it. Pride, y'all. Pride. Somebody, pride has kept them from seeing what's possible with you. Yeah, it was their perspective, y'all. Heart fault. Like somebody's whole heart was in a fall, y'all. Somebody, maybe this person felt like they was better off without you. Shit, maybe they felt like you was better off without them, y'all. Take it how it resonates. But somebody had to clear their head space. Somebody had to clear their headspace, y'all, because they were sending you so many mixed signals. I feel like they got confused. Y'all, like this person was sending you so many mixed signals that they got confused on what it is that they wanted. Y'all, somebody started misreading their own signal. Shit. This person started, y'all, they start misreading their own signals. They over here talking about, damn, I done sent the collector so many mixed signals. I don't know if I want them or not. Like literally, y'all, like this person has sent so many mixed signals, they don't even know if they like, damn, did I gaslight myself out of a relationship? Yeah, somebody did, y'all. Somebody gaslit their own self out of the relationship because they were sending you mixed signals. And they kept saying one day, someday, all right, someday we'll be together, maybe another time. I'll go see Collective another day. I'll go visit Collective another day. I'll go take Collective out on a date another day. Well, guess what? That another day, it might not come. Let me tell you, y'all. As divine feminine, as the collective, you get to choose who you want to be in your life. And when somebody is over here talking about, oh, okay, well, I'll come by tomorrow, I'll come back next week, maybe I'll get over there the other weekend, don't be there. I beg you, don't be there. Don't knock on my door. I'll be talking about, oh, you on the Ring camera? Oh, I'm in Jamaica. right? Oh, you on my Ring camera? Oh, you decided to come and see me finally after a month? Oh, I ain't there, right? Somebody don't be there. See, the thing is this, y'all. Let's talk about relationship talk, y'all. Men don't want no damn woman that they are not afraid to lose. And as long as your ass keep running behind his dumb ass and worrying about if he gonna come, you can't go out with your friends because he might call you. You can't go schedule a trip to Jamaica because he might want to do something. If his ass wanted to do something, y'all have done it by now, right? So what you gotta understand is for you have to make decisions for yourself. You gotta make decisions for yourself, y'all. What you gotta understand is you are the best part. Stop playing, y'all. Daniel Caesar, best part is your channel song. When you begin to understand that the best part of you, right, is the fact that you understand you and that you love you, you know that you are the best part, y'all. And when you understand that you are the best part of any man or woman, anybody, y'all, you are the best part. And if people are not treating you like you are the best part, then they don't know who you are. And it's okay. You ain't got to know I'm a queen. I know I'm a queen, right? You ain't got to know I'm a king, right? I know I'm a king, right? So when you know who you are, guess what? You ain't got to worry about nobody else who don't know who you are. You just need to walk away from a motherfucker that don't know who you are, y'all. When you know that you are the best part of a person's life because you are showing up in a way that God has chosen you to show up, and they are treating you less than, sending you mixed signals, blocking their emotions, walk away, y'all. God is always going to send you what it is that you desire at the time you desire it. But as long as you keep people around that are treating you less than what it is that you desire, what you are teaching God is it's okay to be belittled. It's okay to not be supported. It's okay to not be taken out on a date. It's okay to not be shown up for. You are telling people that it is okay. But guess what? It's not okay, y'all. It's not okay to not spend time with your partner. It's not okay to settle for relationships where you are unhappy. And at the point you say, I am unhappy, God say, well, what you gonna do about it, King? Right? What you gonna do about it, queen? Right? What you gonna do about it, y'all? Right? God can't force your hand, but God will absolutely make the circumstances so unbearable that you finally make the decision. Well, I'm gonna tell you, y'all, this Scorpio moon energy, oh, it's gonna give you all that big dick energy to make the decision, y'all, because that's what this energy is about. It's about you as the collective understanding that the best part of who you are is your heart, y'all. Your heart. And when you understand that your heart deserves to be protected, your heart deserves to be cared for, your heart deserves everything that you desire. And at the point you settle for people giving you less, all you doing is telling yourself you ain't worth more. Somebody, you worth more than what you get. And that's a message for somebody. Because if you love me, won't you say something? Y'all, that's your channel song. The best part, if you love me, then say something. And if you dealing with a motherfucker who cannot tell you how they feel, walk the fuck away. That is my only advice at this point, y'all. We are grown ass people. And at the point you still dealing with breadcrumbs, people who can't tell you they want a commitment, people who can't tell you they love you, they really are telling you that they don't, y'all. That's it. If people cannot show up and demonstrate their love, don't tell me how you feel, demonstrate it, y'all. And if people are not demonstrating their love to you, walk away. Because guess what? It means they ain't got none. They can't show you what they ain't got. They can't give you a commitment when they don't want to be committed. They can't come and take you out because they don't want to take you out, right? So what you got to realize is that we allow people to make excuses for not showing up for us when we show up for them, right? And at the point you stop showing up for people, guess what? You can now show up for yourself. Right? So somebody, you're learning now how to show up for you, because people will never show up for you. But how you show up for you, that's what matters the most, y'all. I'm talking about it. As soon as you let that shit go, you finna get Cupid's arrow, y'all. Your channel song 112, Cupid. I'm talking about it, y'all. As soon as you walk away from whatever or whoever this situation is, then you gonna get love, y'all. We talked about that last night, all right? We did our Zoom session last night, y'all, about twin flame spiritual warfare, right? And one of the young ladies that talked at the end said she had recently like made the decision to get a divorce, walked away because she was not happy, and then damn near met somebody right after. And her question was, is it too soon and can it be real? Hell yeah, it can be real. And no, it's not too soon, y'all. Let me tell you, as someone who's been divorced multiple times, by the time a woman decides to get the divorce, it's because you sick of they shit. It's because y'all really ain't been good for years. Women never decide to get a divorce until they've been dealing with that shit so long that you just don't care. So hell no, it is perfectly fine for your ass to say, I want a divorce, walk away, and be with somebody else the next day. Why? Because by the time you decided that you didn't want that shit no more, it's been done with for years. It's been done with for years, y'all. Women are not people who just wake up one day and say, oh, I think I want a divorce. Fuck no. Women are women of God who try to be there. We try to be there. Y'all stop playing. By the time I divorced let's talk about it. By the time I divorced my first husband, I had done tried. We had done been in a sexless marriage for years. I wasn't being fulfilled on no damn level, but I was trying to stay there for my kids. At the point I decided I don't want this shit. We had already not been sleeping together for years. We had already not. So what you got to think about it. It ain't like you finna divorce this person and y'all was happy and now you finna go be with. No, by the time you divorce a motherfuckers because you've been miserable for years. So yes, it is absolutely fine for your ass to go right into what it is that you desire, because it took the breaking down of that shit to prove to you, I don't want that shit. That's it, y'all. It just takes the breaking down of what you don't want for your spirit to be open for what it is that you do. But you have to make the decision, y'all. And at the point you make the decision, hell yeah, y'all, it can happen quick as hell. It can ain't no time. And that's why I do not like people. This is an issue for me, y'all. Somebody, this could be your situation. Let me tell you something. When parents get old, right? Let's say one parent is sick. So the other parent is taking care of the sick parent, right? Now the sick parent passes on. The well parent decides they want to date and get married in 6 months. It ain't nothing fucking wrong with that. These people done spent years taking care of somebody that they love that was sick and passed on. Why the fuck would they not want to now be happy? And it's not saying that they didn't love the person they was with. It's just saying that everybody has the right to be happy. And how in the hell are you going to tell someone that they don't have the right to be happy when they spent their life taking care of somebody else? That's stupid. And the only thing that keeps people from being happy is the condemnation of others. It's the condemnation of others. Oh, well, if I decide to now remarry because my person passed on, that make me look like I was cheating. No, it don't. It make you look like somebody that wants to be happy and someone who values union, y'all. People who have been married multiple times, it's because we wives, y'all. I'm a wife. I just ain't found the real husband yet. That's why I've been married multiple times. I don't want to date. I ain't trying to be in these streets. I'm a woman of God. Women of God get married. You don't want to be in the streets. But the thing is this, y'all. You are a husband or you are a wife, but the people you connected to, they ain't. You the husband or you the wife. You ain't got nobody else, right? So now when you understand that some people that have been married multiple times, why? Because she a fucking wife. I know people talk shit about me because you got to think, my king younger than me and he ain't never been married. I've been married 3 times. Why? Because I'm a wife, bitch. I don't sleep around. I sleep with my husbands. The fuck? Right? So you get married because you're a woman of God and you don't sleep around. So at the point that you meet somebody who has been divorced multiple times, what that should be telling your dumb ass is that she's a good woman, stupid. Do y'all know how many people, especially married women, who cannot get into another healthy relationship because somebody family be talking about, well, she done been married multiple times. What's wrong with her? She a woman of God, dumbass. I would rather be with a woman that's been married 3 times and only has had 5 sexual partners other than a bitch that's sleeping with everybody and got shit running up and through her. Tell me what you prefer, y'all. Because I've been married off and on because of my divorces 20 years, right? So I ain't been with nobody because I was married, right? So what you gotta understand, dumb ass people will be talking about, you don't want to be with that lady, she been married. Oh, but you want to be with the motherfucker that's a thought, that got 17 baby daddies and sleeping around because she ain't never been married. That's stupid, y'all. So what you will realize is that people will manipulate your dumb ass out of a good woman or a good man. When that man got kids and he been divorced, you shouldn't be with him. That means that he's committal, y'all. A man who has been married before means that he understands marriage. So instead of you listening to your dumbass mama them that be talking about, don't marry that man, he got kids and he been divorced, that means that he honors and understands marriage. That's all it means. I would prefer to be with a man who's been married and divorced than to be with a man that ain't never been married. Because what does that tell you? That man don't value commitment. He ain't never committed to nobody. He ain't never got married because he ain't want to be committed. So all of y'all that think getting these silver fox dudes that ain't never been married and you think that's a catch, ask yourself why that motherfucker ain't never been married. Because don't nobody can't stand his ass, y'all. Because he's a fucking arrogant prick. The fuck? Right? Oh, child, my man 50 years old, girl, he ain't never been married. He ain't got no kids. What does that tell you? That he's selfish. And he's non-committal, right? That is not a mark of honor, y'all. A grown-ass man that ain't never been married means that he is non-committal as the fucks, y'all. And y'all be looking at that shit like, oh, he ain't never been married, girl. I'm his first wife. And you finna find out why. That's it, y'all. That's what it is. And a lot of times we look at external circumstances and want to use that as a measuring stick, right? Ain't nothing wrong with a woman that's been married before. That means she's a wife. Y'all, that means she's committed. There is nothing wrong with a man who's been married before. That means at some point he decided to dedicate his life to somebody, y'all. And y'all be looking at people as a prize because they 40 or they 35 or they 50 and they ain't got no wife, no kids, ain't never been married. You talking, oh shit, he a prize. No, he's selfish, y'all. That's stupid. I don't know no man that is 50 years old with no kids other than the fact that he was selfish and never wanted them. Or he lying. Or he can't have kids. Right? So whatever it is, you have to be able to understand it for yourself. Don't get fooled, y'all. All right? Do not get fooled. What's the next message, y'all? All right, today, y'all, full moon in Scorpio energy. It's 10:10, y'all. I love it. It's 10:10. Put that in the comments, y'all. It's 10:10, y'all. Endings. All right? Endings make new beginnings. Endings make new beginnings, y'all. But you gotta be willing to end it, right? You gotta be willing to let things die out in order for them to be reborn. The full moon in Scorpio, y'all, is about transformation. And it's allowing the energy to transform you, y'all, from the inside out. Transformation takes place on the inside. And as you begin to transform your mind, right? Your mind first, right? Everything is as a man thinketh, so is he. Your only limitation is right here, y'all. And it's too many people who are absolutely limited by their minds, y'all. Your only limitation is in your mind. All right, let's see. I think we're going to use Kipper. Oh, hell no, y'all. Let's see what Intuitive Kev talking about. All right, let's see what Intuitive Kev talking about, y'all. Welcome to the live, y'all. I am the Lady Empath 1111. All right, I'm usually live. Oh, wait, child. I am usually live, y'all, on TikTok. All right, but we decided to go live here. Now, I am live here every morning at 7:15. All right, but my regular lives are on TikTok. We just doing it today. All right, here, because, you know, I be cutting up and TikTok cut me off for 3 days. That's why I'm keeping it PG here, y'all. I'm keeping it PG so they don't fuck up my YouTube. Cause TikTok kicked my ass off for 3 days. They say, bitch, stop. Okay, you is just too much for us right now. So I'll be back on TikTok, y'all, Sunday at 11:11. All right, Sunday morning. All right, Soul Sunday. Soul Sunday, y'all, will be 11:11 on Sunday. Cause I'm suspended until 10:30. I'm suspended, y'all, until 10:30 on TikTok on Sunday. So we gonna do our Soul Sunday live, y'all, at 11:11 on Sunday. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all join us on Discord, y'all. All right. Join us on Discord. All right. Discord is the community that I have created. They had us hot, y'all. I'm talking about it, y'all. All right, but join us on Discord, y'all. All right, Discord is the community that I created for that reason, y'all. So on Discord, we can have more candid conversations, y'all. You know that you can't say certain stuff online, y'all. And I was only talking about communion, y'all. They sent me the clip that banned me, and I was talking about communion. And I guess they ain't like it, y'all, because of what the terms that I used when I was talking about communion. I ain't gonna say it because I don't need them blocking my ass here, right? But I will say this, y'all. Make sure y'all on Discord, because I'm telling you, y'all, if they cut my shit off, I'm just gonna be on Discord. I don't care nothing about that. All right. All right, somebody, I feel like you're beginning to understand a lot of your pathways that, okay. All right, somebody, yeah. Oh, damn, divine masculine, divinity. All right, there's a divine masculine who is now releasing some type of karmic feminine who tried to steal their destiny. I'm hearing destiny swapping. So I'm getting a masculine here, y'all. Divine masculine and divinity is out here. Somebody could be born in 92. All right, January 29th could be significant as well. All right, there is a masculine who was dealing with abandonment issues. This has been blocking their path. Like somebody has had a karmic feminine in their energy who has really been trying to block this masculine from following the path that God has for them, y'all. Like pathway, y'all. And the pathway is blocked. Now, this could be you. Take it how it resonates, but I do have divine masculine and divinity out here, y'all. So what I'm hearing is that this is a man of God, y'all, but your spiritual path has been blocked because you refuse to release some type of abandonment wounds that had to do with a mother or mother figure. Many times men who have mothers who are not in their life will absolutely have abandonment wounds. So you non-committal. You don't want to be married. You don't want to be in a relationship. Why? Because the first love of your life left you, your mama. It's simple, y'all. The one woman that is supposed to love, nurture, care, and respect you is your mother. And if you did not have a mother that nurtured you, that loved you, that cared for you, not that shit that y'all be talking about. No, no. If this woman is beating you, because it is too many men, y'all. I counsel. I am a life coach, and I listen to these men call their mamas queens that abused them, that neglected them, that whooped their ass, that took their money, that made them pay bills, that made them take care of their siblings, that made them do all of this shit. And you talking about that's my queen. If that is your perception of a queen, woo, child, you just ain't gonna never get me then. I don't get it, y'all. Like these men, and I'm gonna get the women too. Oh, okay, somebody said do the women now. I got you. If your father was a weekend daddy that came to visit you every now and then, right? He would bring you birthday presents, Christmas presents, but there was no consistency. That man ain't no king. He is an absent father. That is an absent father, y'all. Just because you know who your damn daddy is don't make him a daddy, right? Just because somebody bringing you Christmas presents and birthday gifts don't make him a daddy. That is an absent father, y'all. So there are too many people that have absent fathers and raggedy ass mamas, and then you want to elevate them, talking about my king and my queen, and then you get somebody who is a real king or queen, and you don't even recognize that because that motherfucker you put on a pedestal ain't shit. So wipe those tears from your eyes so I can talk to you. Ha! Aaliyah, can I talk to you? Right? Can I talk to you? Right? So what you gotta understand, y'all. Your husband need to be in the workshop. Many of them do, y'all. And unfortunately, I will say this. If y'all are married to men that are still healing from mother wounds and trauma wounds, they gotta go to counseling, y'all. Ain't nobody finna be with no man because he can't heal his mother wounds. That's not your responsibility, y'all. As many women, we were taught in the church, because we grew up in church, sit with that man, he's sick. It's okay, pray for that man. You need to stand by that man's side. No, that man need to take his ass to therapy. That woman need to go to therapy. She need to heal because you ain't her daddy. So every time she don't get her way with you, she throw a fit because she got daddy wounds. Every time you tell her no, you can't do something today, and she throwing a fit, breaking shit, kicking you out the house every week, she has father wounds, y'all. That's father wounded. That man don't owe you shit. And if that man tell you no and you can't just fulfill your own needs and you throwing a fit, you got father wounds. You a little girl throwing a tantrum. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You are a little girl throwing a fit. Well, we can't go nowhere. We don't never go on dates. We don't never go nowhere. Fuck him. Take your ass out with your girlfriends. When he see your ass leaving him behind, he'll take you out or he won't. Don't nobody care. Live your life, y'all. When you live your life, you ain't gonna be controlled by nobody else. And when you're allowing people to control you, now you are a little girl throwing a tantrum versus a grown woman taking control of your life, y'all. That's it. That's simple, right? You take control of your life. You teach people how to treat you by what it is that you allow. So if you stop allowing dumb shit, then guess what? They can't treat you dumb. Right? So whether it is a man or a woman, you only get what you allow. And many y'all gotta buy the book, my website. I have a journal called Clearing Core Wounds, and it is clearing your mother, father, and sibling wounds, because we all have them. If you are a chosen one, and especially if you are the oldest child, your ass got mother wounds, father wounds, and sibling wounds. And you need to clear all of that shit out, because now you want to be in a relationship with somebody who's supposed to pacify your victim mindset. I ain't got time to be patting motherfuckers on their back because they mama wasn't there. Because now you want a mama and not a wife. You want a mother and not a partner. Right? You want a father and not a husband, right? You want a father and not a spouse, right? You don't need that shit. You need to fix your shit so that when you get somebody, you get a mate. You get a mate, y'all. You don't need nobody who you got to pamper, coddle, and pacify their ass to sleep at night. That's stupid. Goddamn love bugs, y'all. The love bugs is everywhere. It's all love bugs, y'all. They're everywhere. All right. So back to this message, y'all. So there is a divine masculine, absolutely, y'all, who is releasing some type of karmic feminine who's really tried to steal their identity. Identity theft, y'all. Like somebody, let me tell you something about the chosen, y'all. As the chosen, y'all, we have a destined plan already designed by God. Like God knew as a soul that there are certain things that you will face. However, the people you allow around you, oh, they can make that shit so much worse, right? So much worse. So what you got to realize is keeping certain people around you only delays the plan of God for your life. That's it, y'all. Keeping certain people around you, it simply delays the plan of God in your life. So now God had a certain plan for you that cannot be fulfilled because you got your mama them, everybody else, right? This is a message for somebody. You wanted to go to school, right? To be in the creative arts because you know that you're very creative, right? You draw, you paint, you sing, you dance, whatever it is. Your family says, no, I want you to be a lawyer. No, I want you to be a doctor. Or better yet, if you a man, no, you got to play sports. Because why? You got to take care of the family. That's destiny swapping. There is no rule or regulation that ever said a child has to take care of their family. That's stupid. So you do not have to go to school and major in what your parents want you to major in. That's destiny swapping, y'all. You do not have to go be an athlete, hurt your body up so you can take care of your raggedy mama them because they don't want to get a job. Do y'all know how many men go into professional sports simply because they want to take care of their mama. It is not your responsibility to take care of your goddamn mama. You are a child. And even as an adult, you ain't got to take care of your. I don't want my kids taking care of me. That's stupid. I want my kids to live their life. I want my kids to cultivate their own family and their own legacy. I'm never going to tell my son, no, you need to go play lacrosse and be good at it so you can come back and take care of me. I'm not going to put my son in all these sports with the outcome for my benefit. Now, if your child is in the sports because they enjoy it, if they are in sports because they want to do it, then that's one thing, y'all. But if you are literally holding kids back a grade so that they can get bigger, so that they can maybe have the chance of being recruited, so that they can go professional, man, if that ain't the dumbest shit I done heard, what? Y'all, what? Y'all hold y'all kids back a year in school so that they can develop more in sports so that they can be professional. You know how many people be professional athletes, y'all? 1%. 1%. So now you doing all of this stuff in the hopes that your child make it professional. Is that your destiny or is it theirs? Are you living out your fantasy or is this for them? It is too many parents. Y'all make y'all life, you make your kids' life about you when it was never about you. You wanted to be a professional athlete. You wanted to do all of that stuff. Now you want to make your child do all of the stuff that you weren't able to do because you refuse to have your own fucking life. Everything happens for a reason. And it does not mean because your hopes of being rich and famous were dashed that now you got to put all of that pressure on your child. If your child want it, then go for it. But if it is pressure, that ain't right, y'all. You Joe Jackson. Stop playing. The Michael Jackson movie was great, y'all. My kids went to see it last night. I didn't see it because I was having my class last night. But that makes you Joe Jackson. That's abusive, y'all. Beating kids because they won't do sports is abuse. Forcing kids outside on a hot ass day to go running up and down a field because that's what you want for them is abuse. And that's from a mother of athletes. My daughter did gymnastics from the age of 4 until 16. She stopped at level 9 because she hurt her back. Right? She already had schools looking at her for gymnastics scholarships in the 9th grade. My baby ain't even a senior now. Right? But I wasn't forcing that on her. Every year I said, are we going to do another season? She said, yeah, mommy. I say, okay. The only thing I would tell my daughter is this. You can't quit in the middle of the season because we ain't quitters. Right? You can't quit in the middle of the season. But if she decided that she didn't want to do it, it's fine, y'all. Y'all be forcing kids to do shit and then they get hurt because they don't really want to do it. Right? Then they ain't paying attention because they really don't want to do it. And your ass talking about what you invested. Hey, me and my daughter had an agreement. I told her gymnastics is one of the most expensive sports. So the only thing I told her is this. If you ever decide not to do gymnastics again, then your ass better have good grades because you're going to need a scholarship. I am not paying for college. I don't do that shit. If I have paid for you to do sports all of these years, then I am not paying for college. So then that means your ass better get scholarships or figure that shit out. That was our conversation. I paid, y'all, for shit 11 years of gymnastics, which means I done paid college tuition 17 times, right? So then any decision she makes is hers. So when she wanted to quit, I ain't tell her she couldn't quit. I told her wait to the end of the season. The season was over. She didn't want to go back. I said fine, right? You just know I ain't paying for college. All right? So I say that to say, y'all, it's too many people, y'all, you living vicariously through your children because you couldn't do it. But that's not fair to your children, y'all. It's not. That's not fair to your children because you didn't do what you were supposed to do when you was in school, that now you going to make them major in some shit that they don't even want to do. It ain't fair because you wanted to be a doctor and couldn't, that they got to be one. That's stupid, y'all. Your children are not brought on this earth to be mini yous. That's not it. Oh, let's talk about naming children, y'all. I don't know why I'm talking about this today, y'all. Let me tell you something. A woman that names her child after her is insecure. Because you don't create no legacies. Men do. The only reason that men have namesakes is because it is their name and their legacy that moves forward. I done seen too many goddamn women naming your girls after you. She is not a mini you. What? Let this baby have her own identity, y'all. Your child should not be named after you if you are a woman. That means you just ain't gonna give this baby no identity. She just got to be a mini you, because you couldn't be you. Simple, y'all. You cannot, you have to let people have their own identity. That's why y'all grow up and don't want to talk to y'all parents. That's why you grow up and don't want to be bothered with people, because you live in their shadow. Don't nobody want to live in the shadow of their damn parents. I let my kids do whatever the fuck they want. I say, you make the mistakes, because you ain't going to never look at me and say, I did it. You did it. That's how I tell my kids. I ain't finna control your life, because when you make mistakes, you going to look up and say, I made the mistakes. My kids will never say, my mama da-da-da-da-da. Won't do that shit. Yeah, delusional, y'all. It is delusional. I love that. I wanted my son to be a basketball player. He likes contact sports. Exactly, y'all. Like, you got to do what it is that your child likes, because if not, they're not going to be happy in it. And who is that really fulfilling? You or them, right? If your child isn't happy doing something, then who you really fulfilling? That's on you. That ain't on them. All right, y'all. I'm not going to be out here much longer, but let me tell you, y'all, somebody, you got to follow your intuition about something, because somebody, it's your health, but God is saying it's nothing wrong, y'all. Somebody, you could be having some type of health concerns, but God is saying it's nothing wrong. You got to listen to your intuition. God is about to show you what is taking place in your body. See, I'm seeing health concern in the reverse, intuitive Kev in distant future. Somebody, you about to see in the distant future, I heard not so distant future, what's really been taking place in your life. It's not a health concern. What is this if it ain't a health concern? Aw, shit, y'all. All right, what is this if it's not a health concern? What is this energy then? Oh, it's third party interference. Ah! Surprise! It's the third parties, y'all. I could never make it up. Girl, y'all, that thing say surprise. All right, surprise. It's the third parties. Somebody, you under spiritual attack. Somebody, you ain't nothing wrong with your health. Health concern is in the reverse, y'all. Somebody, you need to listen to your intuition, because you already know it's the third parties, y'all. Surprise. They attacking your ass. Surprise. It's them, y'all. It's the third parties, child. They attacking your child. Somebody, listen to your intuition. It ain't nothing wrong with you. You are under spiritual attack. But why? Oh, yeah, ancestors at the bottom of the deck, y'all. All right, somebody, your ancestors are coming through to let you know this is a spiritual attack, because you are ascending. All right, somebody, this is your message. You got on red today. This attack is coming from an ice king who you could have grown up with. This person could be from your past, because I got out in the reverse. Or this could be a karmic feminine, y'all. Remember, karmic feminine came out as well. Somebody, you are being spiritually attacked because you ascending. People can't control you no more, y'all. Somebody, you could be born in 98 or 84. All right, somebody, this is your message, right? You left this person behind. I feel like you grew up, because I just saw a mature woman. This could be somebody that you had a relationship with or you have children with. They magic, it ain't working. Voodoo is in the reverse. Somebody going to jail. Voodoo in the reverse, and somebody going to jail. And whether this is physical jail or spiritual jail, this person finna go to jail, because that ritual they tried, it didn't work, y'all. Look, ritual. Whatever this is that they tried, it didn't work, y'all. Voodoo is in the reverse. Somebody going to jail. Physical jail and spiritual jail. Yeah. You got children with this person. Somebody could have touched your children. I'm sorry I had to say that, y'all, but I heard that. All right, somebody, you had somebody that touched your children because they was full of the Jezebel spirit. I just read the energy, y'all. I'm telling you, this person was full of the Jezebel spirit. They ass is going to jail. I heard child abuse. All right, y'all. Yeah, somebody tried to paint a false narrative about you. They did. Somebody tried to say that you were sleeping around or they were still with you. Something's going on, y'all. All right, but this person is trying to paint a false narrative because they got entity attachments, y'all. Somebody is crazy as hell, y'all. Look at this person. Crazy as hell. Somebody got an entity attachment, y'all. They unstable as fuck. And now their ass is in poverty. Somebody, you used to give this person money and you stop helping them. This could be somebody, baby daddy or baby father, y'all. Somebody, baby mama, baby father, I don't know. But whoever this person is, you stop helping them. You stop giving to them. Now their ass is homeless. Somebody living in the woods, y'all. Stop playing. I'm seeing a man in a tent in the woods, y'all. Stop playing. Somebody living in the woods. California could be significant. Somebody living in the woods in California in a tent. I'm saying a tent society. All right, somebody living in a tent society. Somebody, you thought this person was your soulmate. They were not. You thought this person was your soulmate, y'all. They were not. This person was never a soulmate to you, y'all. This person had an entity attachment and they crazy. They crazy, y'all. Right? Literally, you had to be protected from death magic, y'all. I'm telling you, this person crazy. That thing says protection and death magic, y'all. This person was sending so much negative shit at you and it was blocked every time. Look at that thing, y'all. That thing says blocked. Everything that this person sent to you and your relationship has been blocked. You a healer, y'all. Somebody, you finna enter a commitment with a healer. Somebody, you are about to enter into a commitment with a healer. This is a protection for you against whatever this death magic is that your karmic ex has been sending you. All right, somebody, it's been blocked. Flying monkeys. But you so balanced that it won't work, y'all. Chakras is here. Like, your chakras are so balanced that it's not working anyway, y'all. So whoever this person is, they a flying monkey, y'all. Stop playing. You are unbothered because you getting actual money and you a rising star. I could never make it up. Say that shit, God. All right, somebody, you getting actual money. You a rising star, right? And you are unbothered. Stay unbothered. That's it, y'all. You just have to stay unbothered. These people be crazy, y'all. Like, they literally do. They stalk you. They watch you. They do all of that. Just remain unbothered, y'all. People crazy as hell. And when you realize that people are literally flying monkeys, all they want to do is try to control you with their damn Jezebel spirit, y'all. Motherfuckers have Jezebel spirit. They want to come controlling you. They control your children. They do all of that, y'all. Stop playing. Be unbothered. Yeah, because this person is so blocked. And you got something coming in for you that is real, is what I'm hearing God say. 81 could be significant. Somebody, you could be born in 81. Yeah, divination is in the reverse, y'all. Yeah, you a priest. Somebody, this is a karmic masculine. Look, y'all, karmic masculine, priest, and divination in the reverse. Whatever this person is doing, it could never work, y'all. It could never work. Like, never. I'm hearing never work, y'all. Like, it could never work. And whatever this is, y'all, these people crazy, y'all. Divination abusers, karmic masculine. This is somebody that you trusted, y'all. You used to trust this person. God said, don't ever do that shit again. That person is... They was, oh, okay, you were under a confusion spell when you trusted this person. See, somebody, this person was confusing the hell out of your intuition because you knew something was off. Like, I'm hearing somebody say, I knew something was off. I just always knew something was off. Yeah, this person crazy as hell, y'all. They crazy. And what you really thought you had was a priest, y'all. That man ain't believe in God. Stop playing. This person did not believe in anything that you believe in. This person was karmic as hell. And now all of this divination and stuff they got going on, child, that stuff backfiring so bad, y'all. Don't nobody deal with that shit. Don't nobody deal with that shit, y'all. That shit, I'm telling you, y'all, people be crazy. And at the point you peep they crazy, what else they gonna do, y'all? At the point you peep the crazy, then you walk away, right? I'm talking about a whole demon seed. A whole demon seed, y'all. Right? This person, you thought they was, yeah, oh, yeah, they thought that you was going to be with them, y'all. This is definitely somebody's ex-husband or ex, like, long-term relationship, because you really did think that you were building something with this person, y'all. I'm hearing end of time, Justin Timberlake, right? Like, you really felt that you was going to build something with this person, but you knew that you could never, y'all. Achievement is in the reverse, and high honors is in the reverse. Even divine feminine is in reverse. So somebody, this could be a woman for you, right? That person was never, they were never going to watch you. Yeah, Ice Queen, y'all. And moving on. All right, somebody you moved on. Thank God you did, child. Woo, child, I'm so glad you moved on, y'all. Somebody, you had to let that shit go because the fuck we got going on here. Hey, we ain't getting no deer that came by today, y'all. We ain't got no animals out today, y'all. Usually the animals come by, y'all. I be having all kind of shit walk through my backyard, y'all. I be having deer and bear and birds and everything be out here. All right. I ain't even seen no butterflies. Nature is calm today, y'all. Oh, it's that damn Scorpio energy. All right, y'all. Woo! All right, y'all. Let's get to your last message, y'all. I'm getting ready to get out of here. All right. I think I'm gonna end at 11:11. All right. I will be back. What's the day? Friday. All right, y'all. I am live Monday through Friday at 7:15 for your daily guidance. All right. I'm usually live on TikTok at 9. I'm just doing my live here today. All right. But I will be back on TikTok at 11:11 on Sunday. All right, for your Soul Sunday messages from the messages, Soul Sunday messages on Sunday. All right, and then what we want to talk about, y'all? Let me know what kind of reading y'all want. What is the box? What? Oh, here we go. All right. Thank you. Thank you, love. All right, y'all. Let's see. Career. All right, let's get a career reading, y'all. All right, career and money. I got you. I love it. Hey, I got you, y'all. All right, this is your career reading. All right, this is your career reading. Why I heard limousine business? Somebody, you starting a transportation business? I just heard limousine business or transportation business. All right, so that could definitely be significant for someone. All right, let's see. What does the collective need to know about career? All right, beauty industry, because your channel song is Brown Skin by India Ari. All right, beauty industry could be significant as well. All right, I feel like whatever it is, though, somebody you need more money. All right, somebody yeah, Ace of Cups too. Somebody you finna enter something that's gonna pay you more. Somebody you feeling defeated. Somebody you play cards. I'm saying somebody play poker or something, but maybe you made a bad bet or something. I don't know, y'all. But I'm saying this, right? Somebody, whatever the next field that you're going into, you need to I'm hearing negotiate your salary. A lot of times what people do not teach us, y'all. Now in the real world, y'all know I'm a CPA, I'm a life coach. I own my company for 19 years, right? What most people, and I actually do resume writing and coaching webinars through my nonprofit. All right, and every time I've done one of those webinars for resume writing and life coaching, let me tell you, y'all, most people do not understand just because somebody offers you a job don't mean that you got to take it, and it does not mean that you cannot negotiate your salary. Somebody, you keep taking positions that do not pay you enough, and the thing is, yeah, it might be happy, yeah, it might be fun, but you got bills to pay, y'all. So somebody, you got to realize a lot of the disappointments that you have had in your career is because you just can't make ends meet. Right? So what you got to realize is that you got to get out of that energy, y'all. And you got to be able to get past this hurdle of taking, it's just money, y'all. Like somebody you in the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. This could be a police officer or public service. But what I'm telling y'all is that many of them public service jobs, they don't pay a lot, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, I love public service, but you got bills to pay. Right? You got bills to pay, y'all. And a lot of times it's like you want to garner wealth. I'm seeing jewelry making for somebody, right? Jewelry making, like diamonds though. Like I'm seeing somebody with like high-end jewelry, y'all. Don't nobody want to sell no paparazzi. Okay, y'all keep going to do stuff that everybody is doing. What's gonna make your paparazzi jewelry better than anybody else's? What's gonna make your crystal bracelets better than anybody else's, y'all? That is not smart. I am a business woman. I have multiple businesses, y'all. You cannot go reinvent something unless you finna bring something that makes it completely different. Right? So what you got to understand, y'all, is that a lot of times you see somebody else doing good at something and you say, oh, okay, I'm going to do that too. No, you got to do it better. All right, I'm hearing LPN. Somebody, you are an LPN and it is time for you to start your own aesthetics clinic. LPN should not be working for nobody else. That's stupid. If you are an LPN and you working for somebody else, with all of this aesthetics and stuff that's going on, and you can be doing that shit up under your own license, why are you working for somebody else? One reason that I am never concerned with Trump, the economy, or anything else is because I own my own shit. I don't care about getting laid off. Where the fuck they gonna go? What you talking about? Right? Nobody cares about that, y'all. I ain't gotta watch the news. I don't give a fuck what's going on in this world. My shit is my shit, and can't nobody take my shit. I can't lose my job because it's my company and I got more than one. So if one closed down, guess what? I got 7 streams of income. I tell everybody, you need 7 streams of income. I don't care how you get it. You better have a rental property. You better have a Robinhood investment account. You better have a business. You might still want to have a W-2 with that, right? And then whatever else, y'all, you have to be able to sustain yourself. And if your ass is working one job with no business, no backup plan, as soon as them people lay your ass off, you struggling. And now you feel like you about to lose everything because you never created something for yourself. All right, somebody, it's time for you to stop with this public service stuff and start doing something that creates wealth. Because this has been a real struggle for somebody. I'm talking about, I got 5 of cups, 5 of wands, and the damn 5 of pentacles, y'all. Somebody, this has been a real struggle for you to create something better for yourself. Somebody, you could be a musician. I'm seeing keyboards. I'm seeing somebody playing. Or you could be in the tech or IT because I'm seeing a computer. All right. Somebody, you're struggling to create. But what you're creating isn't what God desires for you. That's why you struggling, y'all. Anytime you are struggling, right, and you realize that I am struggling to do something that I love, then it means that you're just not doing it the way God gave it to you. Right? You're not doing it the way God gave it to you, y'all. That's the only time you doing something you love, right? Because for somebody, you love what you do, but it is a struggle. And the thing is because you're not doing it the way God gave it to you. You doing it the way it was handed to you. That's a message for somebody. It's like it was handed to you that way. So now you continue to do it. A couple of forevers. Somebody, you got to follow your destiny. I'm seeing a theme park. Somebody could be going to the fair or a theme park. I'm seeing a Ferris wheel as well, y'all. But somebody, you got to understand what your destiny is when it comes to your career. And the only time you feel uneasy is because you're not doing what it is that your heart truly desires, y'all. It got to a point 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago now. Yeah, actually, it's probably about 5 years ago now, right? I was sitting at my desk. I've owned my company now 19 years. But I sat at my desk, y'all, about 4 years ago, and I said, God, I don't want to do this shit every day. I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. I've got a lot of recognition because of what I do. I won a lot of awards because of what I do, right? But I just didn't want to do it every day anymore. I'm like, I love what I do, right? But I don't want to do it anymore, right? It's a bug. Oh, yeah, child. It's it's the love bugs. Love bugs everywhere, y'all. They love bugs, child. When you live in Florida, you don't care about no love bugs, child. All right. But I say this to say, y'all, right? I sat at my desk and I said, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to work this hard. I'm 50 years old. I've owned my shit 19 years. I don't want to work this hard no more, right? But at the point you decide you don't want to work that hard, you have to be able to, y'all, get out of it, right? So what does that mean? Get people in place, y'all. If you running a business and you can't take 2 days off, your shit ain't set up right. It is no way, y'all, that you are running a business and you can't take 2 days off and you got employees. Now, it's one thing, y'all, if you're running the business and it's just you. But if you are running the business, y'all, and you can't even take a day off, then you're not running it effectively, y'all. Because if you got employees and you can't take a day off, then that means you need to fire everybody, right? That means you need to fire everybody. All right, because at this point, you're beginning to see that this isn't working, y'all. So somebody, you got to be able to follow your destiny, but you got to put a plan in place. I just put a plan in place. I started getting people in my firm that could do it without me, right? My accounting manager, she can take calls without me. She don't need me on no call. Right? My accounting manager don't need me. My bookkeepers, they better do that shit on their own. If I got to get too much involved, you finna get fired. because I don't want to work that hard, right? So if I got to come pick up your slack, then why the fuck am I paying you? Simple, y'all. Simple. That's smart business. If I am paying you to do a job and now I got to go back and fix the shit you messed up, why the fuck am I paying you? Right? So it's too many people who are business owners that you afraid, well, if I let them go, who I'm going to have? A better motherfucker. If you fire their ass, you going to have a better motherfucker. Because it can only get worse, right? Keeping this person around can only get worse. You got somebody that's running your business into the ground. Stop playing, y'all. You got somebody that's running your business in the ground. You got to get you better employees, y'all. You cannot expand. You cannot grow. You cannot scale your business with a broken foundation. And your team is your foundation. And if you do not build you a good team, ain't shit gonna grow, y'all. Nothing is gonna grow on a broken foundation. And it's too many people that have businesses, and you got your sister doing this, and your cousin doing that, and your best friend over here, and none of these fucking people even respect you, y'all. I had to learn that. I own businesses, y'all, and I tried to employ half of my damn family, and all of their ass has been fired because people don't give a fuck. They will run your shit into the hole because it ain't theirs. That's a message for somebody. They will run your shit in the ground simply because it's not theirs, y'all. People don't care about your business the way you care about your business. They don't. They'll run your shit in the ground. Somebody, child care could be significant. All right, somebody, you better open that daycare. I see somebody feeding babies in a high chair. All right, somebody, child care. All right, somebody, you really love nurturing and taking care of people. All right, so somebody going to start that business because there is abundance. All right, there is abundance in this business. All right, child care for somebody. All right, somebody, I'm hearing event planner. But let me tell you, what makes a great event planner, y'all, is your eye for detail. Don't go your ass out here talking about you finna be somebody event planner and you don't pay attention to the details, y'all. All it does is shows people, it's other people out here. Some of these industries, y'all, are very, very competitive. So the only way you are ever gonna get an advantage in an oversaturated industry, right? In an oversaturated industry is by bringing something to the table that most people do not. What makes me a great CPA, y'all, is that I am intuitive. Just like I read cards for y'all, you think I don't read fucking people? So when I go through people financials, I see shit that people ain't never saw, right? I see stuff that 17 CPAs done missed, right? I see it because I use my gift in what I do every day. God, show me what I need to do for this client. Show me what it is that I need to present in this court case. Show me what it is. You do it, y'all. And when you do it, it makes you the best at what you do. All right. Somebody, there is abundance in some type of an event planning business, but you have to be the one to make sure that you are paying attention to detail. Yeah, like it could be weddings, y'all. I got the lovers. All right. And I got abundance, y'all. So somebody, I'm telling you, like you might be a wedding planner, right? Oh, I heard weddings on a budget. All right. This is an idea for somebody. Because of your DIY skills and your abilities to cut costs, somebody, you are going to be coined the wedding planner on a budget. Whatever this means, I'm channeling. This is what I hear. Somebody, your whole slogan need to be like event planning on a budget, something like that, right? And it's not that you going to be cheap. It's just that you're going to be able to present to your client all of these cost-cutting measures is what I'm hearing. Cost-cutting measures in what it is that they trying to get done, y'all. And let me tell you, you can be the one to design the plan and just lay out the budget, or you can be the one to plan it. But I'm hearing like the cost-cutting planner, right? So that you're labeling or branding, thank you, Spirit, you are branding yourself in a way that is different from every other person. And it'll never look cheap. It's cost cutting, y'all. And that's why I tell you, right? You can have $1 million wedding. Well, if you can scale that shit down to 500,000, that's cost cutting, y'all. Cost cutting don't mean cheap. Cost cutting means you tell me what your budget is and I'm finna see if I can cut it by 15%. Simple, y'all. Great mind, right? You selling yourself, right? And you selling yourself saying that I am going. Go to your person. Say, all right, you finna have a party. What's your budget? They say, okay, my budget is $15,000. You say, okay, I'm gonna do everything you need for a fraction of the cost. Cause why? You gonna get the difference. Stop playing. Stop playing, y'all. That's smart money, right? So instead of telling somebody, well, you doing a budget, you doing $1 million wedding, and I'm gonna charge you $20,000 to do it. No, say, oh, you doing $1 million wedding? Well, I can get it done for 750,000, and why? Cause you gonna get the 20. Stop playing. Long money, y'all. Long money. And you got to be able to think outside of the box. So instead of y'all pricing stuff to beat other people, sell who the fuck you are. My readings ain't cheap. Why? Because I know who the fuck I am. Right? My readings ain't cheap. If I do a special, it's because God said, okay, run this special because we in this love energy. But when you know who you are, you don't cut your price. You just give people what they really paying for. That's all people want. People want the service that they are paying for. Don't nobody want your cut costs, your lackadaisical energy, right? But you have to understand what you're selling. I'm talking about it. I love it too for whoever that message is for. All right. So somebody, I'm literally saying, I'm seeing wedding planning. All right, wedding planning. Even if it's high, right? High budget weddings, it's still that you're cutting the cost. All right. I'm seeing day trading. All right. Somebody, you need to get into stocks. But let me tell you about this, right? You don't want to trade in this economy. But what you want to start doing is looking at it, right? So maybe somebody, you need to study more with the day trading. All right. Because I do have a day trader out here. But study the Hierophant. Beautiful. The Hierophant. That's studying, y'all. All right. So somebody, you need to study now, right? While the stock market is where it is, so that by the time it comes back up, you ready, right? You ready. So I'm gonna tell you now, study, y'all. Study to show thyself approved. I have multiple degrees, y'all. I believe in education. You just can't get out here running your mouth about nothing, right? So you got to be able to study. So somebody, you need to study. All right. I'm even seeing a pastor. Somebody, you may want to go into mentorship or pastoring. Let me tell you something, y'all. Right? If you were a little boy, right, and you knew and you were awed, because I'm seeing a little boy sitting in church with like his granddaddy or something, y'all, and you were always awed by how your grandfather was able to speak and encourage people, but you have no desire to stand in somebody's pulpit. What I'm hearing God is say this: you are a mentor, y'all. Men like that, all you got to do is go into the community, go to the YMCA, go to the Boys and Girls Club. Find that passion again for what it is that you love. It's just that you got to do it in the way that God gave it to you. You ain't finna sit in no pulpit and preach, but you do want to go encourage these young men or these young women. So do that, y'all, because somebody you are. You have a calling on your life. I'm seeing doves. Yeah, like somebody, you bring a lot of peace to people because of your energy. You're an angel, y'all. That's all it is. Like somebody, you really are an angel, but you're just not going to do it the way that your granddaddy them did. Yeah, you're not. Matriarch. I could never make it up. Beautiful. The matriarch, y'all. Somebody, you are the matriarch or the patriarch of your family. So whatever it is that you're creating, do it the way God gave it to you, y'all. You ain't got to do it the way that somebody else did it. You got to do it the way God gave it to you. You are the matriarch or the patriarch of your family. All right. I love that energy, y'all. Somebody, you are. Somebody, you finna sit at the head of your own table. Ooh, yeah. I'm talking about it. The universe, y'all. That's the world. Yeah. Somebody, you're creating your own legacy, and you're doing it in a way that is beautiful, y'all. Like whatever this legacy is you're creating, you are building the stepping stones that are going to create a whole new legacy for you, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and generations to come. That's somebody's message. And this is a strong spiritual leader or teacher, man and woman. I'm seeing a couple. You are the man is a hierophant and the woman is a matriarch, and together y'all are creating y'all own legacy. Jasmine, someone's name could be Jasmine. All right, you are creating your own legacy and building what it is that you want. Ursula, why did I hear Ursula? I don't even know nobody named Ursula. I heard Ursula, right? You're beginning to understand that for yourself. You just doing it different, y'all. You doing it different. Yeah. All right, somebody is gaming. I'm hearing this, y'all. Somebody, you a gamer. You really are. And I don't know how the hell you do it, right? But you shaking up the system, y'all. Like somebody, you gonna be a gamer. Like I'm literally seeing like a gamer. Like maybe you developing games, because maybe you could be a developer. Now I'm hearing AI generated game master. Oh, damn. What does that mean, y'all? Damn. All right, somebody, you finna use AI in a way that helps you develop some type of games and stuff. Yeah. And you ain't scared. All right. Watch the interference, though, is what I'm hearing God say. Yeah. Somebody, don't let people, oh, yeah. Don't let people get involved. Cause then you'll feel like it's impossible. Yeah, I heard impossible tasks on this song, y'all. Don't let too many people get involved in your vision, y'all, because people who do not believe in themselves can never believe in you. Y'all, I don't ever share business visions with people. Not around me, because they crazy. I don't never share. I just do shit. And then I tell them after the fact, y'all. I don't ever do that, y'all. What you say? Like you look like you belong in the 90s. You righteous as hell. I love that. I am in the 90s. Shit. I graduated high school in 93. I do belong in the 90s. Child, I'm 50 years old. I am a 90s. All right, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all. Somebody, you got to, oh, okay, somebody. This is a message for a dancer. Yeah. All right, this is a message for a dancer. Somebody, you were a dancer. I'm saying exotic dancer, right? Now, you don't have to be, but I am saying specifically an exotic dancer. I'm hearing God say this. You've been through a lot of sorrow in your life, but you finna have a victory on the other side. The movement that God has given you is it's deliverance, y'all. Like somebody, you set people free with your movement, your body movement. Now I'm seeing like a mime. Like maybe somebody used to grow up in church and you used to mime or something. But it's like a lot of times, y'all, we do not understand, especially exotic dancers, y'all. Many women that are exotic dancers is because they love dance. Y'all stop playing. The work of pole, girl, that shit is work. I can't lift my body weight. The fuck is you talking about, y'all? But people put such a stigma on something that is an art form. What makes dancing bags, y'all, is the drugs and the nasty stuff. It ain't the dancing. Ain't nothing wrong with dancing. I don't care if your clothes on or off. It don't fucking matter. Dancing is dancing, y'all. But what you gotta understand is that the stigma, right? Somebody, it's the stigma, right, of what it is. And it's like you love what you do, but you tired of fighting with the stigma. Don't nobody care about what people think, baby. Because whatever you're dancing doing, you healing yourself. Sorrow is here. Like somebody, you are healing yourself. You are a dancer, y'all. And whether this is liturgical dance, praise dance, I don't give a fuck what dance it is. Your dancing is finna lead you right into victory, y'all. Beautiful. Right into victory, y'all. Whatever all of this dancing and beautiful stuff that you doing, y'all, you are. Let me tell you, y'all, I led my praise dance ministry for 15 years. Me add it up. Yeah, about 15 years, right? I was over the dance ministry, right? Let me tell you, some of the best dancers I had on my dance ministry were strippers. Because they beautiful women that dance, y'all. Dance is dance. Movement is movement, right? So a lot of times it ain't about shaking your ass and getting tips. Many of these women are very talented and they love movement, creation. It's just that people take something that was supposed to be creative and turn it into something that is bad, and now women are ashamed. Now, when you put sex, drugs, and all of that in it, then that's a whole nother story. But if you are there because you simply love the art of dance, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll go to a strip club in a minute, y'all. I love women's strip clubs. I'll go to women's strip clubs. I don't go to men's strip clubs. I do not want to see a man with his thing ringing down. If it ain't my kings, I don't want to see that shit. It's a lot of women like that, y'all. Most women will go to a strip club with women. I don't want to see no man penis dangling. I don't want to see it. If it ain't the kings, put that shit away. I don't want to say it. Don't nobody want to see that, y'all. I just don't even feel like it was ever supposed to be invented. That's just my opinion. I just don't. I feel like it was always supposed to be women's strip clubs, and then men said, "Oh, we can make money," and they decide to do it. Cause I don't know no real women that want to see a bunch of naked men. My opinion. My opinion. I don't want to see nobody else stuff flinging around on the stage. That's nasty. I don't want to see that. I'll watch my kings and I'll go to a women's strip club. But I don't want to see no man gyrating. That's just feminine to me, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't never been turned on by men strippers. Say that, Marky. It's that's not because men ain't supposed to be doing that, y'all. What man you know supposed to be on the stage twerking and humping the air? Cause that's all they doing. That shit ain't cute. I don't want to see no man humping the air. I don't want to see that, y'all. You don't. All right. Last message, y'all, before we get into spiritual guidance, y'all, is High Priestess, and this is beautiful. Somebody, your gift is your gold mine. Your gift, y'all, your gift is your gold mine. The very last career card that came out, y'all, is High Priestess. Your gift, unless it's J Smooth, right? I'm gonna tell you, y'all know what, and it's so funny though, y'all, because even watching All the Queen's Men, now I love All the Queen's Men, but I don't even watch they dance scenes sometimes, y'all. Sometimes I be like, you be like that, right? You just don't, right? Somebody, High Priestess, all right? I want you to take more baths in lavender, all right? I'm talking to people now who have spiritual businesses. I'm seeing God say this: take more spiritual baths, all right? Take more spiritual baths, lavender and candles, so that you can really begin to hear. Somebody, your spiritual business is about to go off the charts. Off the charts, y'all. All right, so let's get some closing messages, y'all. I want to get into this full moon energy right quick. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my moonology deck that I used this morning. Did I bring it out here? Or maybe I won't. Did I bring that deck? Or I might not have brought that out here. I think I left it sitting on my desk. All right, so we'll just get the higher purpose messages out of another deck. All right, let's do my Starseed Oracle deck. All right, y'all, let's get your higher purpose messages. All right, so let's talk about it. Today, y'all, pretty much this afternoon, all right, at about 144 or 134, that is the peak of this full moon in Scorpio. Pay attention to your downloads, right? Pay attention, because God is always speaking. And this Scorpio energy is transformative. It's transformative in your relationships, right? It's transformative in who you are. All of this is a spiritual awakening. Is you beginning to say that I want to live the life that is pleasing to God in the way that God gave it to me. That's all it is, y'all. All right. Join us on Discord. I am going to do a full moon releasing ceremony. I've not set the date yet. It may be Tuesday, because the full moon energy peaks today, and you want to release when the moon is waning. All right. The moon stays full for about 3 days. So what's the day? Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Yes. So Tuesday on Discord, we will do a releasing ritual. You always want to release, y'all, after the moon energy begins to release. And you're going to release whatever been stuck, right? Whatever ways that you feel you've been stuck in life. You got to join Discord, y'all. All of my rituals are on Discord. What is a ritual? A prayer, fool. A ritual is only something that you repeat. When you say the Our Father prayer 17 times, that is a ritual. If you get up every morning and you pray to God, that is a ritual, right? It is nothing wrong with rituals. It shows consistency in your walk with God, all right? Discord membership starts today, y'all. Why am I charging for my Discord? Because I give away free information. Y'all get guides, y'all get workbooks, y'all get free classes, y'all get all of that on Discord. My Discord today starts, right, $11.11. It is a 7-day trial, but you can go ahead and subscribe today because we are trying to make sure that the subscription is working, right? So May 1st today, all right? Do your 7-day trial if you ain't got $11, but I'm going to tell your ass now. If your ass finna go eat lunch today, you got $11. That's stupid. Join the membership, y'all. You get classes, you get paperwork, journals. Like, I give away so much shit that I charge for on the website. If you go to my website, you going to pay for the same journal that you going to get if your ass on Discord. Stupid. All right. Let's get into your last messages. I hope y'all have an amazing day. All right, let me get three cards. All right, for our closing messages today, y'all. All right, do not make any decisions. All right, I do want you to sit in the energy, but don't do anything with the energy, y'all, until about after 3 o'clock. All right, notice how you feel this afternoon. Note whatever emotions come up, but do not act on those emotions until later on because you don't want to do it in the height of your feelings. All right, so I'm gonna tell you, if you feel like firing off a text message about 1:45, don't. Wait an hour. All right, somebody, you are entering the age of light. Beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. This is the age of light. You've been training for this, y'all, for lifetimes. This is the energy, y'all. Whatever it is that you've been working on, you've been training for a lifetime, y'all. You do this. You know this. You ready for it, y'all. You ready for it. You've been training for lifetimes, y'all. So now it's time to walk in it, y'all. That's all it is. Like, this full moon in Scorpio is giving you the energy to really move forward in what it is that you desire for yourself. And you already doing it. Beautiful. You are already doing it, y'all. And what you got to understand, stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. What is that? Your destiny. What it is that God has for you. You already doing it. And all you got to do is keep facing your true north. That is your destiny. All right. The last one. So stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. All right. You've been preparing for this, y'all, for a lifetime. Somebody, you was made for this. Yeah. So trust it, y'all. Trust yourself. Beautiful. Trust yourself, y'all. That's it. Beautiful, y'all. Trust yourself. Trust yourself in everything you do. Why? Because trusting yourself means that you trust God, right? It means that you trust God. I love it. Right? Trust your inner guidance. It says, what is this feeling telling you? What is this feeling telling you, y'all? And God will always lead you. You just gotta trust it, y'all. All right, so trust your inner guidance. I trust what it is that God is telling you at this time. All right, trust it. You got to be able to trust it, y'all. Do not doubt, right, your own inner voice. All right, let's see. What else? Did I bring my angel number deck? All right. Yeah, somebody, you finna be sent your soul family. So go ahead and take that leap of faith, y'all. Yeah, somebody, you creating everything that you did not have. I'm talking about it. Somebody, the mama, the daddy, the sisters, the brothers, the friends that you did not have, you creating it, y'all. You creating it. Literally, it says soul family, right? Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, right? You are creating heaven on earth, and it is happening. Heaven is not a place you go to when you die. Heaven is a state of consciousness every day in this world, right? Every day in this world, y'all. Heaven ain't a place you gonna go when you die. Heaven is your consciousness every day. So if you take the leap of faith to just be happy, then you living in heaven, y'all. You go first and the universe will catch you. You go first, y'all, and the universe will catch you. But you gotta be willing to go first, and you gotta stop riding the bench. Get up off the bench. Stop riding the bench and trust God in your life, y'all. Take the leap of faith. Do what it is that the universe is calling you to do. All right, I'm out of here. It's 11:11, y'all. I'll see y'all Sunday on TikTok at 11:11 a.m. If y'all do not follow me on TikTok, it's the Lady Empath 1111. It's a bunch of scamming pages of me, so make sure you just follow the one with the most people, y'all. All right, but I will be live on Sunday at 11:11 on TikTok. Next week, we'll be back to our regular schedule, which is Monday through Friday, 7:15 on YouTube. All right, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 o'clock on TikTok. Sundays, 11:11 on TikTok. I'm in my Discord all the time. I know we're going to have a releasing session on Tuesday on Discord. All right, we might even do something on Thursday. I'm always putting information on Discord. We got recipes, we got food, we got drinks, we got the reality rundown, we got astrology, we got all of this stuff, y'all, on Discord. Please be sure to join the Discord, y'all. We are disrupting the church and the spiritual streets. Because I don't give a fuck about neither one of them. Hello. Right? I don't care about your spiritual theory and I don't care about your church theory. All I do is listen to God, child. And that's all we should all do. Love and light, y'all. The Lady Empath, 11:11. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. You're welcome, Samantha. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Q. Have a great day, y'all. Marky, I gotta ask you about that. They have to go through WAP to join. We might need to put some instructions out there. Maybe you already put it out there, Marky, because I don't even know how to do it. Because I know you have to go through WAP in order to be able to sign up. But I'm sure Marky will let y'all know. All right, maybe under the announcements channel or something, just let everybody know how they are supposed to sign up and register. Okay, you know you be on it, girl. Y'all, Marky is my Discord admin. All right, so make sure y'all, if y'all have questions, go to support. Don't be sending her no inbox messages, all right? If you go to my Discord and you don't know what to do, there is a thing that says support, all right? Click on the support link and create a help ticket. She will get to them in the order in which they are received. If you are inboxing her, she might not see that because she's going to deal with support tickets first. So if you do need support on the Discord, go to your support channel, go to the support, click on it and create a ticket. That way she can get through them. If y'all inboxing her, y'all going to be last on the list. All right? Or she going to ignore you. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic day, y'all.